I have the power!
No! Welcome to AdventureFun.
Hey guys, Dungeons Dragons Among Thieves is coming out. We got all these toys here that we want to go over, including Nerf Guns. We got a Nerf Axe. I actually have a Nerf Sword I want to show you. I can't put everything on the table, but we got some cool dice that converts into the dragons, and we got Monopoly, and we also have another Nerf gun, guys. Let's get... Okay, first thing about the axe, you can see right there, it's a Nerf axe, and it's got the Dungeons Dragons logo. Super cool. And it came in this box. I undid it, you know, because I needed a prop piece. And it goes like that. Well, anyways, you can see it's a Nerf Dungeons Dragons Honor Among Thieves, and it's Holga's Great Axe. And we're going to look at Holga in just a minute. Okay, there she is. That's the front. That's a Great Axe. And then on the back, you know, it's the same thing there. It's just that it's got Holga's Great Axe, and it's a foam head. Because if it wasn't, I couldn't be doing this without hurting myself.
Quit hurting yourself.
But it does have enough firmness that it's not going to go noodly on you. It's got a nice handle. I wish it had batteries in here, but that's okay. I can make my own sounds. Next, we got the sword here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the knife because there's tape all the way around here. Okay. Oh, makes it easy and smooth. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, and there it's right there. You can untie it if you want, or just go ahead and use wire clippers, snippers.
Oh, look at that. I think I can pull it off now. Oh, it's a tight fit. There we go.
That's a cool tool. That's a weapon. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go over the box here. I mean, there's the front of the box. And again, it's Dungeons Dragons Honor Among Thieves. It's Nerf, and it's, if I'm pronouncing it right, Xenk's a Daggersword. What's a Xenk? Is that like Jar Jar Binks? The Xenk. Oh, Xenk, he's right here. You can barely see him, the Monopoly card right there. He's a character. In fact, I think you can see him right here. I think that's Xenk. And if you guys like and subscribe, I say thanks you very much. So there we go, and there's the back. Again, Dungeons Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Xenk's Daggersword, and it's the foam blade. We got foam here, guys. That ain't foam. Don't miss it, nasty. You hear that? It's got good sound, and it kind of like, it got a little bit of a bounce back, you know, but... Can I eat the camera? Okay, let's go on to the next set. In fact, you know what I want to do is I want to introduce you to the 4 characters here. I believe that they're the main characters. And let's go ahead and open up, see what they look like. See if these action figures are really actionable. Let's go with this dude. Okay, it's official Dungeons Dragons Honor Among Thieves action figure, and his name is Forge. And he's got this big crossbow, and it's by Golden Archive. That's the front. And then on the side, it gets a little bit of info about him. It talks about Forge is a human rogue and currently the Lord of Neverwinter. And then on the side, you got a nice picture of his big mug. And then on the back, even a bigger picture of him, what he actually looks like. He looks like he's got a little bit of a frown on him, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and crack it open and we'll be the judge of that and just see how cool he may look. That's it right there, guys. It's just stuffed right there. There's his crossbow. Oh, there we go.
Very detailed.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess that's the trigger right there. Just pew, pew, pew. Ooh, it's bendable too. Like you can actually push it and it would shoot something. I just wish it could. I think that's the front. Okay. And what's this? Oh, it says glass of cheery, merry, when he becomes very mirth-like. Raise the morale, raise the drinks. Oh, so, you know, maybe he's like this. I don't know what they do at these taverns. They just drink all day. Okay, I gotta make sure when I open up, it looks just like him. Oh, that's pretty solid. That's not bad. His neck moves. I think he is an action figure. Ooh, you hear that? His bones, man. Ooh, I don't dare bend it too much. Ah, it just feels like it's a little resistance. He's got some, like, you know, some sort of gems on his finger. You know, I assume the guy's just like full of wealth and he's got a lot of moolah. He's got his, look like some sort of emerald underneath his neckerchief, you know, and his booties and his legs can move. I don't think they can bend at the knee. I wouldn't dare try. Does he stand? That's the signature of every action figures. Can they stand? He might. Oh, you can bend him at the knee just a little bit. You know, he seems so stiff. Oh, his feet do bend. Oh man, that's a little bit hard. You can see that there's little, I'm not sure what to call them, little roly points here. See, he can point his toes, but if we can, oh, look at that. Ow, that gotta hurt. Well, we gotta make sure he can stand, right? He's a little bit stiff, and because he's leaning forward, like, you know, Frankenstein, you gotta put his arms down because most of his weight is gonna be on those arms. And so, unless you wanna overcompensate and bend his feet accordingly, he wants to go back on his heels. Oh, I think we did it. Okay, now he's supposed to hold a crossbow, right? And it shows it's in his left hand and it's going down. I'm not sure that's really a thing, but then it's going to provide more weight on the front. Oh, he's tilting back. And then he's got to have a drink in the other hand. I mean, the guy's full of merriment and mirth and See if it can actually, his fingers are pretty tight, but they're a little bit bendable, just a little bit. Oh, that looks cool, guys. Look, to you, to the subscribers, and for those who view, we'd like you to subscribe. It just looks cool. I think it's awesome. I like our forge. And then there's the back. We'll do a roundabout too, but pretty detailed. Simon says, it's Simon. And you can see there's a big picture and there's a little picture of him. He's got a helmet. He's got his staff of power, I would assume. And it says, Simon is a half-elf sorcerer and a descendant of the Great Wizard Elminster Aumar. I'm butchering that, but lacks the self-confidence to fully control the wild magic running through his veins and unlock his great potential. Yeah, most wizards do, because if they had all power, that'd be the end of the story. They'd control everything. There'd be no plot, no, struggle kind of a thing. But it's going to be fun to see how he comes out in the movie, how he works himself here, and what kind of power he has. And there's the back. And you know what's interesting, being a half-elf, you think he'd have half pointy ears, but he doesn't. There it goes with this helmet, and also his staff looks a little bit wooden, like he carved it out and it's got a gem in there. So let's go ahead and carve him out of the box.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, they stuffed his helmet. That's kind of cool looking. There's his wooden staff, which I assume a druid would be more into the wood thing. But, half-elf, he's part of the woods, the trees, they're into that kind of a thing. And so, at least what I remember from my Dungeons Dragons days. Nicely wrapped. I'll take a look at him. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. Look at the side. It almost kind of reminds me a little bit of Navajo-like, the design. It's super cool. I love some of the Native American stuff. It just looks awesome. I'm not sure what this is. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm excited to see it. And it looks like he's doing what that maybe spelling you, like the Sanderson says, I put a spell on you. And then he's got his little purse right here, I guess, for his gold coins, and then his, some sort of belt buckle. That's cool. And so how bendable can they get? You can do some action there, if you turn his feet, he's kind of taking a step forward. It won't stand. I mean, if you want to do that, you may want to get a doll stand to help him support him in his different action modes, because obviously he doesn't have the flat feet to stay flat. And then his neck bends up. Let's give him a little bit of he actually bends up here at the hip too. So that's very hipful. Should we put his helmet on? That looks cool. I like that. And then we got to put his staff in, right? His staff of power. Oh man, that looks cool. Now if I can just get him to stand. It doesn't look like his cape's going to come off all the way around it. There's no break in the cape around here to be able to. I don't even think you can pull off his head. It's too tight. Okay, is he standing right? Does he look kind of cool, like he's all powerful? Look at that. Almost like if he had a sword in here, he'd be like He-Man. I have the power! I like her, Simon. Oh, yeah, his feet. No wonder why he's standing pretty good, because the feet, even better. So if you can just adjust a little bit, it's pretty nice. You can bend it maybe about 30 degrees, because I can see in the back, you don't have much to bend with. You see how it'll actually, if you bend it up too far, maybe you could do 45. Oh my goodness. 90 degrees? Okay, it didn't look like it would go that far. And then look, he's got a hole at the bottom of his shoe, so I don't know if they're gonna come out with the castle or something. You can pin him up in the castle. That'd be super sweet. And actually 2 holes at the bottom of both feet. I assume, yeah, he's got 2 holes at the bottom of his feet too. Or forge. I don't know, that just looks cool. I wish I could keep him like that, if I could bend it, because I like him in his walking stance. It's just not, but, oh man, I wish it did. But it's just cool, so I'm just gonna have to but know that you can do that. It just seems almost like clay, kind of stiff, stiff hard clay at first, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna break him. But so far I've been moving him quite a bit. He's been doing really good. Together, they take a stand. All right. Next, let's go ahead and do Edgen. I think it's Edgen Allan Poe. There he is, Edgen. He's got a knife, and he's got his mandolin. I don't know, it's his banjo. It's his thing that he plays music on. And so he's not strumming the guitar there. Let's find out a little bit more about him on this side. Edgen is a charismatic human bard skilled in plan making, creativity, and inspiration. So when you're all thinking about going to war, he'll sit there and
sing you a tune, you strike them down, you bring them to their doom.
Something like that. And there's the back. So a little bit more detail, larger detail. detail, you know, just what he's going to look like. He's got his knife ready. I mean, God, if nothing more, just to eat meat with, right? I don't think he really fights with it. And think he wouldn't use his guitar, he'd bonk somebody over the head. I mean, where would he be without his music? In Dungeons and Dragons, the Bard is actually able to lull monsters, you know, into calmness and sleep so you can sneak by because, you know, one-on-one with the big, huge dragons, you didn't lull them to sleep, you get, like, destroyed. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how that, it's interesting, actually comes out. Oh, there's the, I'm like, where's the strings of this thing? There's the strings. Here, I'll play you a little tune. And Cyril, there's the carrying case for the guitar. Look, guys, I'm not gonna pretend like I know what this is, but I call it guitar. It's got strings, or you know, maybe it's a violin. Almost well shaved. Oh man, he's standing pretty good. Just a little bit tipsy, you know, that's all. I like his tunic here. He's got his claps, his latches. Oh, he bends really good. And he's still keeping his stance here, which is really nice. So guys, we were looking because we're like, the knives, you know, because it shows that there's a knife here on, you know, for Forge, and it didn't come in the bag. And then also there's a knife on Edgen, and it's right there, and it didn't come in the bag. So we searched all the bags, and we did find this thing. And I don't know what that is or who it went with. And it doesn't show what it is, but we did find the knives. So for Forge, if you open up his, call it tunic, there's his knife, twist him, and it comes right on out. That's why it's hidden, because, you know, nobody's supposed to know he's armed. Dangerous. And you wouldn't have known, it just says it comes with the knife, so you have to, like, you know, frisk him, search him, you know. So for Edgen, his knife is on his side right there. Oh, actually, it's interesting because that's kind of twisting, like it's cutting out, but it does have an opening right there. I don't think you really need an opening. It just should slide right on in, right? So here we go, just slide it in. And then twist him. That's cool that you can even twist his hips like that, you know. I don't think he runs like that. So if we're gonna put this over his right shoulder. Oh, it goes across his chest too. There we go. Oh, it just barely fits. I did it wrong. So let's put it over here. Okay, and then bring that down. Alrighty. Okay, that looks a little bit better, right, guys? Okay, last but not least, the hero of the entire clan is our Holga. And she's the coolest because she's got an axe. These guys are playing and drinking and they got the little, like, magic sticks. Come on! Don't want to smack it, these guys will all fall down. That's the way guys are around girls with axes. Okay, so there she is, right? You can see right there who she is. Holga is a fierce barbarian from the Uthgardt Elk Tribe with a surprisingly warm heart. Yeah, I'd be warm around her with that kind of a blade. I'm like, okay, put it down. So you can see the actual stance and what we're trying to build here. And I want to make sure she does come with the knife, so if we don't see one in the bag, then she's got it on her person. Oh, she got two things. Oh, this is an extension? So she's got her axe. I think it's supposed to be like, yeah, look, there's the extension. So you can have two different types. You can have a short battle axe kind of a thing, great axe, or you can have a great axe. I'm gonna, okay, phew. And then this one is if you really want some extension, there you go. That's even cooler, guys. I don't know, which one do you like, the short end of the stick or the big end? Ooh, I think that just looks better. Oh, and then it came with this. I'm not quite sure what that is there. It doesn't show. I don't know, some things just come that I don't get, but we'll see if we can figure it out. Like this doohickey, you know, I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Look at her knife. That's really cool. You can see it right up front. Will it come out?
Come on.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. It's a brown knife. Maybe it's got poison on it. I don't know, but man, that's cool looking. Dull knife. And then look at her outfit. She's the most decorative. She's got like her, I don't know, some sort of animal skin here, you know, I don't know. A wolf skin. Oh, she's got her tattoos, you know. Oh, she bends a lot easier than the dudes do. We gotta get her to stand. She's cool. I like her. If we can just get her to stand. Oh, she's got it. Okay, her battle axe is in the, oh, she's left-handed? I guess so. Put it in her left hand. It does it, will open just up a little bit so I can get it in there. And, oh, it's just above, so she's holding it just above. There we go. You want it to match the picture we do. Oh, and look, you can move her wrist, okay? And then her elbow. I don't think you can twist. Yeah, you can kind of twist. Wow, ow. Yeah, it didn't look right. So it's just a little bit hard. Some of the movements there, you can like bend her back so she's standing up straight. Let's see if we can get her to stand. It's hard to get them into a position of stance as you balance their body and their weight, but once you do, they seem to do really well. Oh wow, you can spread her legs. I didn't realize you could do that. Whoa, she's a ballerina too with the axe pirouette hacks. It looks cool. It just, I didn't think it would work that way, but man, that's our stance. I ain't touching it, man. I'm leaving it. Okay, next guys, let's just go ahead and take a quick look at Monopoly. I'm not going to sit here and play a game. That might take hours. I don't know, if you play against me, it'll only take you a few minutes. But this one's different, okay? Monopoly, Dungeons Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and it's set forth on a quest for treasure in the Forgotten Realms. There's the front, there's the back. Adventure through the Forgotten Realms. Set off on a quest to find ancient ruins, magic items, and treasure as part of an intrepid party. But beware encounters with ferocious monsters, devious red wizards, and backstabbing rogues. This doesn't sound like the Monopoly I used to know. It gives you more details. It says land on a location, reveal an adventure card, then roll the d20 to decide your fate. Wow, it's really changing things up. They used to have 6-sided dice. Now they got Dungeon 20-sided dice. Next, it says find useful objects and powerful spells, but watch out for hidden dangers. Item, time stop spell, re-roll. That's kind of cool. It definitely shakes up the Monopoly. Next, become a dungeon master and customize your game to reveal more adventures. How customizations, and then choose a character and use their special abilities. So it's got a total of 5 characters, and like we went over, in fact, let's just crack them open. Let's just take a look at the characters real quick, okay? Oh, wow, look at that. In fact, we have the dice of this dude, I think, right here, Rakor. It's actually dice that converts into a monster, and they're coming out with more. This looks really cool. So far, they're going off the shelves really fast, from what I can see. But that's the monster right there. That looks super cool, man. That's a Rakor. I want an Encore. We got this, we got that. What else we got?
Just go ahead and put this off to the side.
Here's the big playing board.
Oh, does it look cool? Oh, that's great.
They got Harper's Sanctuary and Morbrand's Shield and Evermore Cemetery. Yeah, they still got free parking. You know, you still got to trademark those. Got on those things where it's like, yeah, visiting in jail, man, that just takes me way out of the realms. Like, I got to go to jail. But then, you know, they had jails back then. So, and free parking? What's that about? For your horse? Okay. And look at your, instead of like cash, you got gold, the real currency. That's cool. Paper gold. So you can just go ahead and pop it out. And then that one says, is that like 10 what? And then this is $50, $10, $50. And I think that just comes in 10s and 50s. Okay, so that's it for there. Here's the instructions on how to play this version of Monopoly. And then what is this? Oh, it's the Dungeon Master. I guess something sliding here to hide it from everybody. I just want to take a crack at the dice here, see what it looks like. There's your 20-sided, there's your 6-sided, and what's in here? Ooh, look at that. You got the helmet. And I bet that's for the magician. Oh, look at that sword there. And then, I don't know if that's a shield or what that is. Some sort of like, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, but you got the Bard's banjo. And then you got the Great Axe. And this one goes to, it shows us in the back of the box. That goes towards the Druid. This is the Druid. So let's take a look at the cards. Oh, there we go. There's Edgin the Bard and Holga, and it tells you a little bit about them. So we already know about them. We got some info on, oh, here's Doric the Druid right there. And it says, an honorable Tiefling shapeshifter who can transform into a variety of creatures in the blink of an eye. Oh, that's cool. And it says on the back what their special abilities are. So for her, it's anytime you need to draw a magic and a mystery card, you may take 2 cards, choose one, and return the other to the bottom of the deck. Special ability. I believe that's her thing right there. This is what it looks like right here. I'm not sure what it is, but it belongs to her, okay? Okay, then we got Xenk the Paladin. Yeah, a noble battle-hardened survivor who has taken an oath to fight the forces of evil. Nice, paladins, cool. I think that's about it. There's a total of 5, right? And then you got all the other cards, magic and mysteries, so that's the one side of the card, and then on the other side it tells you a little bit more about what you're getting in for. All of them are like that. So man, that's cool, and I'm glad. Special abilities, so we know these 2. What about these 3 over here? Yeah, what happened to Forge? Because Forge isn't part of the Monopoly game, you know? Maybe he just feels like he's so hoity-toity above Monopoly. Forge. Well, the Bard and his special ability on the back. Anytime you go to jail, you may immediately get out for free. Put your token on just visiting. He just sings his way out. La, 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 la. It's like, get out of here, your voice killing me, man. And then for Holga, the Barbarian, her special ability is anytime you roll with the 1, the 20-sided dice, you don't have to pay the critical fail fee of 50 gold. And there's a critical fail. Oh man, you got to really get into this. And then last but not least, I like Simon, cheeky monkey. He's the sorcerer. And then his special special ability. Anytime you land on a portal space, you may move to any location, but if you pass go, do not collect 40 gold. So I guess if you pass go, how do you get 40? I guess you have to make some change with the 15 to 10, right? So there you go, guys. That sounds pretty fun. It sounds like a whole new adventure. If you guys play it, let me know in the comments and let us know what you think. That'd be cool. Okay, we got 3 Nerf guns. Let's start with the smallest first. We're gonna lose a few people. And here's our first Nerf gun. It's the Palarandusk. And on the back, it tells you how to lock and load. So 1, you go ahead and you put the Nerf in the hole, and then 2, you pull the plunger, then 3, you push the button and you shoot the nearest person. And there's your 2 Nerf bullets. Oh, look at that, dude. Palarandusk. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but we'll just call him Palin. There you go. Put it in here. Camera mom, you're gonna need safety glasses. Camera mama goggled or giggled. That way when I shoot it over there, if for some reason it misses. So let's go ahead and pull on the plunger there. And that's it. Here we go. Oh, wow. That's like 50 feet easy. Oh, I gotta try that again. It's so satisfying. You looking at me? You looking at me? Oh, I missed. We have to try it one more time. No! Yeah. That's the way to take them out. Woo! That's really cool, guys. That will go really far. I like this one. That one's got power. Now we're ramping it up. We're going to the bigger dragon here, the Rakor, or if it's the Rakor. Forgive me, I'm not sure I'm getting this right. So you can see right there, it's the Rakor, and it's 2-barrel blasting. Double your pleasure, 2 barrels on the back, and then it shows you fires 2 darts. 1, you go ahead and you put in both darts, then 2, you pull the plunger, and 3, let it rip. There you go. 4 to lose. You shoot them all over the place. Man, that looks cool, guys. Look at that Rakor. That's awesome. That's the picture in the Monopoly game, and also on our dice right here. I think that's the coolest dragon so far. I like How to Train Your Dragon. That's a really cool movie to watch.
Segue.
You be quiet. I got a gun. Okay, so let's see. Is it fire 2 at the same time? I gotta see where they land, though. Ooh, that's like, if that box was in the way, it would have gone 60 feet. Can I shoot the next one? Oh. Yeah, I think 50, 60 feet.
I mean, at its height, its peak, it seems like it's around 30, 40 feet, maybe? Okay, maybe I'm off, maybe 50 feet, but still, oh.
That's power, guys. That is power. That's just cool. It's just fun. Okay, the next one we're gonna do here is Big Red. You can see right there, it's a Nerf, official Nerf toy, and it's a dart-firing crossbow, and it's a Themberchaud. Sounds like a Pokemon kind of a thing. A Themberchaud. I just pulled a Themberchaud. And the tail wraps around the arm. That's super cool. Okay, you get 6 bullets. That's the front, and then the back, you know, it just says the same thing. You get a smaller picture of it, though. No details about how this thing works. All right, we'll just have to figure it out. Oh, and on the side, those are the other 2 you can collect that we already got, right? So we're good. We got the full collection. How many bullets do we get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Comes with, oh, there's the instructions right there. All right, we'll deal with that in just a minute. Let's get this dude out. I think we might have to cut the tape here. Or maybe just pull these things off. Oh, there we go. Ooh, wow. And there's more on the side. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a bad boy. And the tail's supposed to wrap around your arm? Maybe we'll go this way. It kind of does. Maybe if, you know, for younger kids, it does kind of wrap right there. That's cool. Right here, you got 2 slots, and then you have 2 slots in the back. And right here, you have 2 slots in the front, and 2 extensions to the slots in the back, okay? So the extensions, I think, are just gonna go like this. And if I don't build it right, without looking at the instruction, oh, wow, that just goes right into play. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's, hey, I think I figured it out. And then, how's this thing work? You pull it back, 1 bullet at a time, right?
The other bullet.
Put my bullets underneath the wings. Well, that's kind of fancy, man. Look at it. He kind of looks like one of those, something in the Air Force. Let me make sure I got it right, because let me just check my work so you guys can see what's going on. There's the front. It's not, you know, I can't really see it. It's pretty black, and there's the back. Pull string back and hook in place. Load dart, pull trigger to fire. Well, it seems pretty self-explanatory. Oh. Well, apparently while I was shooting the enemy in front of me, I was dropping some bombs. That's cool, guys. So I don't know if you can see this, but when you pull it right back into here, you want to go back and then let it sink down. And once it sits down, then you can go ahead and put the bullet in there. and then as soon as you fire it, I guess it pushes the string up and it lets it shoot. Okay, so just how far are we looking at here? Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, so let me reassess. It could possibly go 40, 45 feet, but really at the peak of its trajectory here, going up, the amplitude here is actually hitting at about 25 feet. I'm gonna say it could probably go to 35, 40 feet. You know, it depends if you shoot way up here or not too far up, but just at the right angle. We got Jacob one of these and he was shooting it all the way across the basketball court. Man, I love it myself. Oh, the right trajectory, yeah, that hit the top. I'm thinking that that's about 35, 40 feet. So yeah, the basketball court, this could easily go to 50 to 60 feet. It just depends on the angle. That's why I'm up and down, you know, with my numbers. Like, get it straight. I'm like, well, depends on how straight you get it. That's cool. This is super fun, guys. You want the Nerf guns that are awesome? I think these things just do fabulous, you know. Guys, which one's your favorite? My favorite is the big dude, Big Red, I'll call him. Okay, next guys, we actually have Dicelings that convert from dice into monsters. We got 3 of them, and there's more that's coming out, so you wanna like and subscribe because they're gonna come out later, and these are getting hard to find now. They used to be, I think, around $14 on Amazon. Now they're up to 30 bucks, some of them, because once, I guess, people saw these, they started eating them up. In any case, I wanna go through them. The first one I wanna show you, let's go for Behold the Beholder. There you go, officially Dungeons Dragons is the Beholder, and there's the big picture of the dice, and then it says it changes from the dice into the Beholder, and it's called Dicelings. You can see right there, and a big ugly tongue coming out. Like and subscribe, otherwise he'll eat you alive. There's that, then they're back, and it just shows you that somehow you gotta figure it out, you know, it's a Transformer kind of a thing. I wanna see just how cool this is, because it looks cool, guys. They have an owl that's coming out, and also a Displacer Beast. I think that's the other one. That one's gonna be super cool. If you remember your Dungeons and Dragons from those days. I used to play when I was a kid. I thought it was really fun. Ate up a lot of time though. Didn't get the lawn mowed. When I heard the ice cream truck came, I had time for that. You gotta know how to prioritize. And there's something else up here. Okay, so here's the dice, right? God, what sided dice is this? Oh, wow. I'll start to open up. But before I do that, I mean, look. It's got numbers on it. It says 8, 12, 17. So is it 20-sided die? That's what I think it is. There's 19. It's got different textures, it looks like, and it's got the Dungeons & Dragons logo there. So there's that, and then here's the instruction booklet. Whoa. Okay, so it does have a front, and it does have a back, and it shows you, it looks like it's gonna take about, what, 6 steps? So 1, we got it like this. 2, you want to flip open one of the sides. I want to turn it the way that like they have it here because 19's facing me, and then you're supposed to, oh, there it comes out. You see what I'm doing? Number 1 in the picture here showing you at the bottom, and then it says go to the front of the one and start lifting this up. That looks creepy already. God, look at that. What a goon, man. Oh, wow. That's kind of looking cool. So after you open up, the step 3, he's got tucked in his eyeballs. So it says pull up his eyeballs. That's pretty creepy, man. That's cool and grotesque at the same time. Look at that. So after you pull up his eyes, the 4th step is now you want to turn around to the back. And on the back, you got to pull this side, it looks like. Ooh, wow. Look, his eyes shooting out on the back. And it's just the sides. Look at that. Okay, you want to push this thing out. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at the teeth. You got.
Is it really gross? Man, that guy is super cool looking. Wow, when D&D wants to go to town, they do it right. So after you push him out, you're supposed to turn him 180. Oh, let me push him out, okay? And you're supposed to open the mouth. Whoa. God, okay. Oh, wow, that's a purple tongue, guys. And there you go, I think that's what we're looking at right there. Let me just double check on the box. Yeah, that's your Beholder. Let me take a look at him. Man, that looks cool. And then the back, there you can use it to hold it right there. And then you got the eyes on the back. You actually have eyes underneath. I guess you can call it the wings here. And then eyes up here, right? And then just how do we, does he sit down? Oh yeah, he does. That's cool. Let me take a look at him. Yeah, they did great. Okay, next, we're gonna do the red dragon, and I think it's called the Themberchaud. Okay, that's what it's called. He looks big and fat and chunky in the cartoon, but in the dice he looks a little bit skinny. And then you can see the top here says changes. And then that's the front, and then there's the back, and that's what it's supposed to look like after we're done changing him. It wasn't too bad with the conversion. I mean, I thought it'd be a little bit more technical, like a Rubik's Cube. No, it's actually very nice for the dice. Okay, let me get my instructions out. Here we go, guys. Okay, first of all, step 1. Oh, I got the red dice, okay. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. It wants us to take the tops and throw them down at the bottom. So to do this, I'm looking at the instructions, and 13, I'm looking for 13 on the dice here, and that wants to be facing me. And then at the bottom of 13, it wants me to pull open the bottom. Oh, it's gonna be the sides, so 13.
Okay, I think I got it. Ooh.
I'm not sure that was supposed to come off like that. Actually, it does. You just pull this whole thing off. Oh, maybe it wasn't supposed to come all the way off. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, so it's just supposed to be, you know, like this, and then open up like that. So if it comes off, you know, you saw me, I just snapped it back into place. So yeah, he's all coiled up, man. He's ready to cockle-doodle-doo and get out of that egg there. And so the next thing in number 3 is to do 180, and oh, his tail comes all the way out and his head comes out. Whoa, it's starting to take shape. Hope I'm doing it the right way.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so there's his tail, there's his head. Okay, then step 4, I want to bring him around and bring his arms out, his feet, his hands. Let me turn that around maybe. Yes, we can. Okay, this may seem kind of weird from this point, but his legs are a bit too long. So it looks like in step 5, you're going to twist his feet around. And the reason why is because we're going to then in step 6, we're going to flip him all the way around. After we flip him around, then we're going to bring his feet all the way down. So that's interesting. And then after you bring him down, it should go up. See, that looks good. That looks a lot better. This wing seems a little bit not as stiff. I wanted to bring his wing up, but still. If I could get his other wing up like this one over here, that'd be super cool. If not, then I'll just try to bring it down a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. So we can bend the wings a little bit more up like that. Oh gosh, what do you think of that? I love it. I think it's super cool. I think this is awesome that you can actually convert it and it looks really nice, especially the beholder right here. The Themberchaud, it's French, Themberchaud. Okay, the last one that we're gonna do, hopefully it doesn't give us as much struggle as this one, but it's still kind of a fun challenge. It's your Rubik's Cube that you don't just have a bunch of color, you actually get a beast out of it. So this one is the Rakor. You can see right there it's Rakor, and there's the changes. That's all you need to know on the front and then the back. You know, it just goes from somehow this magic little dice into something cute and adorable. And make sure you don't lose instructions on these here as far as building them, especially for Themberchaud. That little flip of the legs round upside down, and I would have missed that. I mean, there's your dice. Can you actually put them back together again? I don't see why not. But wait, let me go ahead and do him first. So for this one, we're looking at 13, the unlucky number, and we want that facing us. And there we go, there's 13. That's going to be down at the bottom here. It's the same thing with the dragon here. You want to pull the sides. So there's 13, you pull these sides out, okay? Actually, there's the joint right there. So if you can detect the joint, there we go. Oh, that's cool. The inside looks really nice. Kind of a metallic green. And then let's do this side over here.
Wow.
That's looking really cool already. Okay, then step 3, let me do this. You want to do a 180, so the tail is going to come out this way, okay. And then the head's going to come up this way. Ooh. Oh, his mouth does open, very detailed. Look at that. That is so cool. He's got one of his horns coming up on this side, the other one coming out on the side. It's actually almost poking him in the eye. Wow, it just didn't take his vitamin D. It didn't grow right. Go ahead and bring the hands out and the feet. And then it wants to do the same thing. Turn the feet backwards, because in step 6, you want to flip it over and then rotate the legs down. And then now, oh man, oh yeah, I love it. You can stand up. That's cool. I don't know if we can get Fido to also beg as well with his tail. Oh, that's even cooler, guys. That's even cooler. Yes, that's awesome. I tell you what, the favorite one's the Rakor. He just looks super cool. The Beholder is just, man, he's eye-popping there. And then this one, everybody's got to have a red dragon in their dice collection. Guys, we hope to be in your collection too. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Now on to the Fortnite challenge where I gotta win in a Dungeons Dragons skin. And I'm not going for the dragons part, nor the dungeons. I'm going for the dude who goes into the dungeons. To do that, we gotta suit up. Yeah, that's cool. Okay guys, ready to take on the dragons here and slay them in Dungeons & Dragons challenge. All the other 99 Fortniters, the ankle biters. Going out to slay some like windmills like Don Quixotes or Don Quixote. Jump. We're gonna glide our way to victory. Well, first we gotta land, then we gotta like, you know, take out anybody who opposes us. But I actually have to use a little bit of skill. I was gonna say, I just thought of his glider. It reminded me of the Cube Queen, how she had her stepping stones there. It just looks cool. It just looks all like jaunty. Just a guy well groomed and combed his hair, ready for battle. Okay, the nice chest is spawned here almost every single time. I think in the last update, so works well for me. And ooh, ruby red. Ruby dead. Oh, okay, bye-bye. You do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some slurps. I love his sword, it's super cool. And I know I'm taking a chance with the gold-plated armor here, the shiny. It just tracks all these guppies around here who'd rather have me for dinner. Oh, cool, SMG. She'll come around, she'll start popping me. It must be a bot. I've seen this happen before. Pot, after I take the big pot. Oh, on both sides, okay, bye-bye. And yeah. If you were a sweat, you would have got me by now, but... Okay, red ruby, red ruby. Oh, there we go. Oh, didn't knock her out. Okay. Not even whited? Huh, man. There we go. Okay, not much left. Cool. Oh, somebody swimming now? Another bot? The dude from the other side? I don't know. Dude, you can waste your time swimming, man. I got things to do. Like loot up. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, time for an AUG. Don't mind if I do. Rushing. Yeah. Okay. There's some games I don't even care about the AUGs. I mean, I don't pay much attention to them. Gotta save my money. Unless it's a game that really is important to me. But then I stress out, and then I'm too tense. So I just gotta go with what I got here. Oh, these guys are... I want to see if I can just... Ooh. No. No. I just have one limb so far. Didn't get that dude. Do that. Oh, thanks for standing right where I can see you. Boosh. Boosh. That's the end of you. It's not? Well, I'll just keep using Excalibur. That ought to be a challenge where I can only do this dude here, the knight, and use Excalibur to win. Oh, God, that would be like... Man. You have to wait out a lot of battles and just snipe from behind kind of a thing. This guy's giving me problem. Ooh, I got you at last. Oh, man, you dudes. Ooh, yeah. Oh, gotcha, okay. I'm just target practicing, don't mind me. Oh, don't go anywhere. Yeah. Ooh, gotcha. Oh, sweet, 4 limbs, mostly from the Excalibur. How did I pick Rush and Reload? It just didn't take. More parkour, please. Parcheesi, Parkinini, parkour. Yeah, I'll upgrade. But first, must go towards bounty. Must have elimination. Must know where they're at. Oh, it's Midas. There's some chests underneath the floor here. Good. At last, I found my chest. I am home now. But I don't have a hammer. Okay. We'll still make do with what we got. We'll take the shockwaves in lieu of the hammer. What's over here? Yeah, I'll take the red eye.
Where dotheth my bounty ariseth from? The north, the south, the east, or the west?
Pick up this for some more speed, more berries. I don't know where my bounty's at. I'm a horrible bounty hunter, I know. Ah, chickens! Ah, oh, one of them's a purple chicken. He's got a purple weapon. The chicken. Oh, God, the chicken's like, what? He was clapping. Oh, man, I feel bad for you, chicken. But first, let me loot you first. Oh, man, I had to do an emote and just cluck with him. I feel bad. Let me go emote and cluck with him. He was happy. Where's my clucky emote? There we go. I empathize with you. I'm more with you, but the chicken had a greater good. That was hilarious, man. I gotta go do that again. Oh, God. Ah, hammer! Finally, I found my long lost hammer. I got a nog. God, right in my ear. What's the next time? I'll go with Shotgun Striker. That Deku dude. Man, look at him. 4 on the map. I gotta try to get one of them. I think a Deku with a hammer gives me a pretty decent... oh, got a more Hickle coming up. Hiding here. Okay, Og time. Last Og of the day. Oh, we'll go for the Harvester. Just don't want to spend too much money in rows. Because when you roady, it never ends. Bounty got eliminated, but not by me. Okay, let's get this Deku Smasher here. Nice. Okay, I think we got all the tools we need to...
Have a nice day.
Oh man, I'm right smack dab in downtown Central. Blah. I'm not going to go to the edge of the circle because that just take too long. You run past people and they shoot you. It's just this whole thing. Wow, people are snacking up those Dekus, man. I got to be mindful of that.
Ooh, he's smashing in. Mr. Hammerman, come on down. You're the next person on the Excalibur is going to strike you right. Show.
Okay, Deku, right up there. Can I get you? Oh, I missed. Ooh, oh, I missed you. Rats. Ah. Okay, we'll let them hammer that out. Ooh, there we go. She's shooting at somebody. I'm not gonna... do I dare? Ooh, that ain't nice. There you go. Take that. Nasty clone of me in silver. There's only one Sir Knight in D&D, and that is me. You all cheap imitations. Man, they're just going around, reading around the rosies, hammer full of posies, smashies, smashies. Somebody gonna fall down. Oh man, they're going crazy. Oh, that's right behind me. Oh, somebody's coming. Oh, it's the bot, right? Ooh. I help you out. Ooh, oh. See, they couldn't tell where I was. Ow, that ain't cool, man. That's so not cool. That's for the underdog. You dog. In an affectionate way. It's funny how nobody will take to the bush. They're just all eager chasing after one another. And I'm okay with that. Really, I am. Boo. Oh, I missed. Ooh, yeah, there she is. Kate. Oh, man, she wasn't expecting that. You had to crouch down to get in this bush here, so I appreciate that. I'm just going to stick with my loadout here. 1v1. Wow. He must have eliminated that person. Okay, he's coming in. He's going to smash me. Okay, yeah. He was guessing, but you know what? Oh, you shouldn't have Deku'd. You shouldn't have. Ooh, I'm going to smash out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, I propelled him back out into the storm. Is he going to make it? Is he? Oh, yes. Yeah, now we put on the armor. Now we look tough. Thanks for watching, guys.
Please click on one of these videos for more adventure fun.